Okay, but we're talking Colonel Mike Edmonson. I always get this screwed up. We're talking the Edmonson guy with the state police who is under fire because of this trip to San Diego, Las Vegas?
San Diego.
The Grand Canyon,
I
both?
don't know where all they went. I'm not sure.
And then some other state policemen. He took a party of 17 on the state's dime. And then a bunch of these, was it four others?
Took a little side
trip. Four of that group took a side trip to the Grand Canyon.
And Vegas.
And put in for overtime in the middle of the trip. So we got an email yesterday. What gives you media people who claim to be fair the right to accuse?
We're going to do this?
You know what we need to do? You've got Grafton's letter.
Yep.
This is Lloyd Grafton, who was on the State Police Commission, is that right?
Yep.
And he resigned over the Edmonson flap. And I have the email we received in defense of Edmonson.
Gotcha.
So why don't we just go back and forth sentence by sentence?
Okay.
Roll the dice here. We'll see how this works out.
All right.
You first, please.
The commission cannot function as a civil service board with the people you've allowed Colonel Edmonson to place on the commission.
First of all, what gives you media people who claim to be fair the right to accuse the state police for wrongdoing without all the facts?
Colonel Edmonson does whatever he chooses to do.
How many times a day do you risk your life for others?
He has no credibility when it comes to the truth, lavish spending, accepting of gifts, taking credit for awards others have earned, destroying evidence, and the list goes on and on.
How many times do you kiss your loved ones goodbye with the knowledge you may never come home at night?
Colonel Edmonson has brought shame and disgrace to the honest men and women of the state police.
How many times have you been denied pay raises because of a limited state budget?
They deserve better.
The little thanks the state police get is few and far between.
I won't be part or participate in a commission that has no integrity or purpose but to rubber stamp what corrupt leadership desires.
You dare criticize because he allowed some of his people to enjoy a little private time off the state.
May you continue to enjoy the hayride for 3 more years.
Because of the media, locals included, no one wants to join. Recruitment is at an all-time low.
Sincerely, Lloyd Grafton.
God bless our state police and all law enforcement, despite media and politicians.
Oh, boy. Colonel Mike Edmonson, I hope, will be joining us one morning this week. I'm going to try to call him until he agrees to a chat.
So,
because if we have things wrong, we want to know about it. I mean, if it's being blown up way more than it really is, we need to know about it.
I think the point of this email, which derides us slightly, is that we said the state's $300 million in debt. Maybe at some point, if you're in a position of authority, you ought to think, we're $300 million in debt.
Maybe 17 people don't need to go.
Maybe we ought to Skype that conference.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do the big screen video conferencing. It's a nice award. Could you guys send it to me, and I'll celebrate at Outback?
Yeah, exactly.